fellow floss tubers, it's Patty here with episode 80. Today is October the 31st, 2019. On today's show, I have a finished object, I have works in progress, knitting, and purchases. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. I'm drinking water today. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. Sorry about no video on Monday. I just got carried away with the other things that I was doing. And I decided that today would probably be a good day to just sit down, do a quick video, and I'm hoping that this is quick so that I can do some other things that I need to get done today. So, shall we just get on with the stitching? I think so. My finished object is the Stitchonomy Halloween Sal. I used this for the homework last week for trust. I said I trusted that I would get it finished since I put the date in already. The 200 stitches I did were these two blocks right here. I also, if you remember, I said I was not doing the pentagram. So instead I put the It red balloon in instead of the pentagram. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. And I think it is a fun stitch. So I'm very happy. This, I believe, is either 22 or 28 count from Charles Craft. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's just another project, so it was fun to do. And I did enjoy it. I just didn't like the pentagram, so, you know, to each his own. Right. So, other things I worked on last week. I pulled out my Halloween at Cochrane Hollow by Carriage House Samplings, sorry. And I used this for 4 homework assignments. So I got 800 stitches done on this. And what I did was, the first one was for dark and cold. So I finished stitching the top of the swamp border, or swamp box, I mean. Another one was cave. So the train is coming out of a cave. Then I also worked on the water, the swamp water, and I did more on this for the project that you can split apart, so that you can cut apart, because you can do these as one, you don't have to do them in a whole big section like this. So this is what I worked on. This is, I think I said 40 count Heritage by Picture This Plus, just in case I didn't. I also wanted to show you guys that I went ahead and put my bobbins in that pattern pal. So this was just the one that just had this piece completed. So that's how that all works. And it holds quite a bit, and I'm very happy with that. So it's holding all the floss for that project instead of the box I had it in. So I was really happy with how that turned out. So the last thing of homework I did was you had to do something, a project that was out of the letters of boat. So this is The Branch by Barbara Anna Designs. So it also goes as The Branch Come With Me All Hallows Night. So that's this one. And I did a lot on this one, because once I got the 200 stitches done, I just kept going. So I filled in that branch itself. So that is so fun. And this is 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Belfast by Zweigart. So it's very nice. I'm happy with my progress on this. And I was just using the called for DMCs. Well, she has DMC and anchor, so I just did the DMC because I don't have any anchor. Okay, I'll set that up later. And then the other project I worked on was the Bright Night by Louis T. Johnson, and it is charted by Gecko Rouge. This is on a 25 count easy guide, white and gray. And I got quite a bit done on this one. Let's see if I can pull it. There we go. So how exciting is that? It is so cool. Got lots of strings. Lots and lots of strings. So what I'm thinking about tonight, while we're sitting here for the trick-or-treaters, is this one is going to be coming out, and I will be stitching on this tonight, I think. I'm not sure, but I think that's the one I'm going to work on tonight. And the last project that I worked on last week, and I'm not going to show you what I worked on this week so that I have something to show you on Monday. So I pulled out the Quaker Halloween sampler by Cherished Stitches, and this is on 36 count light, 30 count light mocha and in the purple colors. So this one is going to take me a lot longer than what I thought. So I really thought I would get into this one, and I just, for some reason, still can't seem to do it. So, but here it is. And I do like the pattern. I think it's great. So, yeah, I'm not feeling the Quaker right now. So, and that might be what it is. I just don't feel Quakers, but I don't know. I just don't know. So, that was all of my stitching last week. And it was funny, I was talking to you guys last week when the mail lady came, and if I had waited until she came, my order of limited edition Victorian motto sampler shop floss came in. So, trying to find a piece of just white. Oh well, I don't have one, so we'll just go with it. So this is carriage seat and antique pink rose. Cherry pie. Nutmeg hull. October orange. And over the river. So that's so exciting. I'm very happy with that. And then I picked up a couple other things. I went to Barnes & Noble with my son, and I picked up this Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine because I really liked her. I think she's a cool one. And let's see, there's a couple other ones I liked in here. Ooh, look at this one. Enter If You Dare. That one I should make and put it on my art door. I think that would be cool. And I did punch needle at one point. I had punch needles. I don't know if I have them anymore. I think I got rid of them. Let's see. I do like that it is punch and cross stitch. I think that is very nice to have. And yeah, this is called Autumn Bounty. That's kind of a cute one, isn't it? And if you wanted to do Thanksgiving, this is called Traditions from Ancestors. So, I think that one is a nice one. And it says, there is always something to be thankful for. That's very true. Always something to be thankful for. But ooh, this punch needle is cute too. This witch and punch needle. I think that one's cute. And I don't remember if there was anything else I liked. Oh, this one. Harvest Blessings. That's nice. And the Vanna's tutorial. It's in here as well. And it is doing that. I wish that project was in here because I really like that project. But I may have to see if I can find it. That one is... what is it? It is Brenda Gervais of With Thy Needle and Thread, entitled Spirits and Spells. That's cute. I should look for that because I do like that. I do like that she gives you step by step on how to do it. And yeah, there is some really cute projects in here. That bee is cute too for a punch needle. But that's one of them. And then the last thing I did is the Stitch Onomy group is doing another stitch along, and it's going to be starting on the 28th, I believe, of November, and it's going to be different snowflakes. So I picked up some 28 count Charles Craft, and it's all in blues, so I went ahead and picked up the floss for that. So it's all these blues. And then to add some sparkle, I picked up this white, or no, it's Blanc E12. You can really see the sparkle there. So this is what the next one's going to look like. Okay, so that's all the stitching. Knitting. I've only been working on the Stephen West shawl. So I am on part 3 now. Let me see. So the last time you saw it, I was here. So I have finished up part 2, and part 3 is brioche. And of course, the pattern's already out and done, but this is what it's looking like. I am knitting this on a US 5 3.75 millimeter needle. I have the 2 different oranges right here, and then this speckled white. So yeah, that has been a lot of fun. I've been having a good time with that. I like brioche stitch. Brioche, once you get it, it's fun to do. I just kind of wish Stephen would get away from putting brioche in everything now. He's a brioche nut. But it looks really pretty on this, and that's the only reason why I did it. I did see that somebody who did the garter stitch stripes, and I liked the brioche better, so that's why I did it. Yeah. So I've already completed this week's homework, so I'll show you that later. And starting tomorrow is I signed up for semi-stain stitchers, and I'm going to be doing Stitchopoly. And you're supposed to roll 2 dice, and you move around the Stitchopoly board, and then you're supposed to stitch that amount and go for it. So you have 48 hours to do it. So I think they said actually it started today. So I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. Because I would like to use this on my Stitchopoly. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. But I don't want to start that just yet. And I'm not going to do the border. I don't like doing borders like that. I have found that I really, really don't like borders. So, yeah, I'm going to start this one. So, but that's really my only plans for November. I do have a couple of starts that I want to do. Some Thanksgiving stitching. So, then going back to a somewhat normal rotation, but I'm really having a good time doing switching out every day, doing something different. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I think after looking around, I think that's all I have to show you this week. So yeah, I hope that everybody has a great week, a great Halloween, and whatever you are working on, whatever you craft, I hope you craft it to your heart's content, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.